So this time I'm sharing the allotment with my mother. I'm going to let her do some bits, I'm going to do some bits. It's kind of hilarious and funny. When I've had my own allotment, I've done loads of it and I've just cracked on. But
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on you're watching this video. Quick backstory. 7-8 years ago, I've had an allotment and I've grown vegetables, tomatoes, runner beans. Unsuccessfully done some carrots, tomatoes, swede, turnips, some marrow, some pumpkin. But I gave it up because life got a little bit busy. I bought a motorbike. I started pedal cycling. I've cycled, quite a lot. I've done quite a lot of miles. But now my mum has an allotment. My mum, my sister have been looking after the allotment, and I want to spend a bit more time with my mum. So I'm now going to help out the allotment. So this is the allotment that I'm at. It's been quite well looked after. Credit to my mum and my sister. Obviously, I've got a little bit of experience, a lot of experience doing it. So you're going to see me coming in. I'm going to keep the videos educational. I'm going to keep it entertaining. Hopefully, you can learn where I'm up to. You can see where I'm up to month on. You'll see the plot progress from not being dug over to being dug over, and I'll share updates as maybe every week with what I've done that week, so you can see if I've planted my tomatoes that week, where they're up to, if I've planted my swede that week, where they're up to. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, give us a like, subscribe and all that sort of stuff. But I'm sharing to inspire other people to spend a bit of time with their family, to inspire a lot of other people to spend a bit of time growing their own vegetables and learning how it works. Anyway, let's not waste any time, let's crack on.
my mum, just there in the red top, she loves giving me hints and tips. I just smile and say, yes mum, yes mum. And sometimes I'm like, no mum, don't do that, do it like this, do it like that. But at the end of the day, she's my mum and she knows best. Anyway, I can't keep vlogging, I've got to do a bit of work. Let's try and tidy this area up. So just coming to the allotment here, you got the greenhouse on the right hand side. And then after the greenhouse, immediately come here. Got a whole load of stuff here, whole load of stuff there. The first bit of planting is this little field that I ploughed yesterday. And this little video that I ploughed here. This is my mum, love her to bits. Gives me a lot of pain and attitude, but you gotta just say yes mum. So I ploughed all that. I think my mum is planning to put potatoes there, onions and things like that. So fiais here, which is onions, fiais and tomatoes, and there's going to be potatoes. And then coming along here, I think previously my mum's had runner beans there and things like that. But I've said, mum, don't put runner beans again in the same place. So as you can see, I'm just going around towards the middle. There's nothing on either side, My intention is I'm going to sort this path out because the path is just a bit of a mess at the minute. And at the back, we've got the trees that I planted with my old man. So if I just go back on myself now, so I'll just do a U-turn and go back. So there's a big blue sheet here, and this is the path kind of goes along the middle. At the minute, there's not much here. So I will take this video again after I finish. I'm going to lift up some of the stuff behind me and just see what the ground is like before I look at the path. But at the minute, there's just these two bits that I've ploughed, and then the greenhouse here. My mum's putting some tomatoes in the greenhouse, so let's see how it goes. I think I'd forgotten how back-breaking it was to turn over soil. So as you can see, I picked it up and I just went along from one end to the other end, and I dug the whole thing up. By the way, do you like my little outfit? Yes, they're 3/4 lengths. I'm more talking about the thing around my head. I'll tell you a bit about that later on as well. As we're quite early on coming to the allotment, it's just about tidying up, see what's under all the bits and bobs, to see what areas I can work with, what areas I can't work with, and just giving it a good old tidy up, because it's been a few years where it's kind of been left and tidied a little bit. Obviously, I need to buy some seeds, because the most important thing about having an allotment is getting things in the ground. So it's a cold morning and I've decided to get up a little bit early, miss out all the weekday traffic. I'm actually off today and I'm going to buy some seeds. Yes, I know it's April, and yes, I know it's late, but it's better late than never, because I didn't start doing this until really late this year. So let's have a look at what seeds I can get. I'm just looking at all the seed packets to see which ones I can actually sow now and what I'm late for, or what I can still do, because obviously now it's April. I would have liked to have sold things earlier on, but it is what it is. But there's still so many different things I can do. Some seedlings, got some onions, got some seeds, also got a bit of paint, and that's what we've got in the car today. Now I've just gone and spent £3 million on seed. These are the tomato money maker season. You can sow them from February to April. It gives you a little bit of information on there of the growing tips and everything like that. I've got a different type of tomatoes because I like to try different types. Then I've also got some courgettes on then again, so from March to May there, so it can be 10 times. Then I decided to get some cabbage. These are massive and they're from March. They're going to take up a lot of space. Cauliflower as well takes up a lot of space, but I like to grow things that I'm actually going to eat. I quite like turnips and pulling them out of the ground. It's quite good. I quite like butternut squash because they're really sweet and delicious, and just seeing them grow is nice. I've got some peas because I love having peas as well. So we've got peas there and we've got runner beans in there. And again, these are all, I can sow them even though it's April. You can see on there March to June I can sow them. Then it's April and also them. So let's get these going.